Hey guys, it's Aimee from the blog Song of Style, and you're watching Her World Plus with Aimee Song. 8 years ago, I knew fashion. I knew what I liked. I knew certain designers, but I didn't know about the industry much. I get to go to the shows. I get to see how clothes are made. Sometimes I get to go to the ateliers and see how the designers work. I work with amazing editors on shoots. I see how, I go to the shows and see what the editors are looking at. So there's so much work that goes into something that people don't really think about as much. It's like a huge production in creating a shoot or a design or a show. So now I understand it more. And because of that, I think my perspective definitely has changed. If I say biggest deal was the biggest partnership in terms of, and it's not about the money, it's about the length of the partnership, and what I'm doing is a brand deal I'm doing with MERCIER as their brand ambassador. So it's not a one-off thing, it's like a partnership that I'm doing with them. And it's a brand that I've loved for many, many years. And I think they noticed that I've been using their products and they reached out to me for this partnership. So to me, I think that's the biggest thing I've ever done. But it's not because they're the biggest brand or anything, or they gave me a lot of money or anything. It's because it's just a really great partnership. I think if you're a good person, you just attract good people. And they always say, you can judge somebody's character by who they hang out with. And a lot of my friends in this industry are really wonderful people. And that's who I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to good people. I'm not attracted to cattiness. I'm not attracted to people who bicker and talk crap about other people who are tearing each other down. I'm more attracted to people that are supportive, who inspire me, and who I can learn from, that I can also give advice to. Those are the people that I'm attracted to naturally. In this industry, there are a lot of people, but I really look up to Diane von Furstenberg. She actually wrote the foreword of my book, it's amazing. I have a book coming out called Capture Your Style on September 20th, and she wrote a foreword, and it was such a big moment for me because I've looked up to her since I was little. I knew who she was, even when I wasn't in the fashion industry. And I remember my very first wrap dress that I posted on my blog. So, and then being able to work with her brand and her closely, even sometimes getting invited to her house. Or one time on a Sunday morning, I was talking to her on the phone before she wrote my book, the foreword of my book. I was talking to her about this idea of my book, and she was giving me advice. And I really respect her viewpoint. I respect her as not just a human, but as a woman, an entrepreneur, and as just a human being. She's such a great person, and she really inspires me. Having a reason why you want to join this industry. Do you want to join this industry to be happy? Is that going to make you happy? Documenting your outfits or doing things, despite the audience, how big of an audience you have. I think just having a goal is very important, and having a reason why you want to do it. The biggest advice I would give young girls and boys out there is to be curious, and it's always good to be curious. I'm always asking questions, I'm always researching because I'm really curious on how things are made or what type of style is in. But it's not about being keeping up with the trends. I'm just curious on what's the coolest thing. I think it's polished, chill, and feminine. So essentials that I always carry. MERCIER Bon Mine Cheek Stick. So I use this on my, for me, having blush, cheek stain is really important because I feel my face is really flat and I just want dimension, and it's good for color. The other essential, I'm obsessed with lip liner and lipstick. You have really full lips. I don't, so I like to fake it. And I learned that if you put lip liner before you put lipstick, your lips last longer. The other essential that I'm completely obsessed with, eyebrows. So I use eyebrow powder, and it takes me the most time out of any other parts of my body. I think just my eyebrows, usually on a good day, it takes 10 minutes. On a very bad day, it takes me 15-20 minutes just to get my eyebrows even. Realistically, I think it's self-portrait. I wear a lot of self-portrait. I also wear a lot of Isabel Marant and Louis Vuitton, like by Nicolas Ghesquière. Yeah. And there's this brand, Italian brand called Benedetta Bruzzicas, and her clutches are super cute and kitschy. Like there's like a cute mirror clutch, so I like all of her clutches. What I would absolutely love to buy on my wish list is the Hermes Constance bag. It's like the one, yeah, with the H, yeah, like the logo bag, because it's so classic. I love that bag. Well, he's not really pop star, but like musician-wise, Kendrick Lamar. Talking a lot burns a lot of energy, and I talk a lot. And I go hiking with my dad every Sunday in LA. Whenever I'm in LA, it's not that often, but every time I'm in LA, I try to go hiking with him. So that's a good workout. Also boxing whenever I can. And I also have a personal trainer, although I don't see him often. I see him maybe once a month. Talking and eating is my favorite. But if I had to like pick out one workout that burns actual calories, I think it's hiking, because I love hiking with my dad the most because we get to talk. I mean, I love talking, but like I get to catch up with him, and then I'm with my dogs too. So it's like my favorite thing to do. Oh my God, somebody asked me that once recently because I did an allergy test and I'm allergic to so many things. I'm like deadly allergic to like certain things, but thankfully I'm not allergic to avocados. Like that's the first thing I looked when I got my results. I was like, am I allergic to avocados and coconut? No, I'm not. So I'd be devastated. I would be devastated, but I think I'll still eat it and build up a strength. Favorite city, Los Angeles, hands down. We have a lot of great restaurants in West Hollywood, as well as a lot of cute coffee shops, stores. Like there's a flea market as well. Pasadena is such another beautiful area to visit. A lot of tourists don't really go there, but Pasadena is beautiful. They have like this beautiful garden called Huntington Botanical Gardens. And then there's this area called Old Town Pasadena where there are a lot of stores and restaurants as well. 5 years from now, I would love to team up with a retailer and design the entire store, or design hotels, cafes. I love interior design. That's like my favorite thing to do. But I also like fashion too, so I want to merge them. So that's why I think it would be cool to have designer retailer, like a fashion retailer. I also still want to continue to travel. I want to have a kid. But I want to keep doing what I'm doing on a larger scale. And I want to keep influencing people or making a positive impact, but maybe on a bigger scale.